Before anyone tells you Oakville is perfect, I went to the honest place on the internet, Reddit, and the comments were blunt. Safe, quiet, family friendly, but boring. Beautiful, but incredibly expensive. The chilliest place ever, and that's a problem. Transit is terrible. There's nothing to do. Some people call Oakville a bubble, while others call it a sanctuary. So people are divided. And here is the truth. Every one of those comments is right, depending on who you are. So today, I'm not selling Oakville. I'm breaking it down honestly. The lifestyle, the trade-offs, and who Oakville actually works for. Oh, if we haven't met, my name is Roshan Basnet. I'm a local real estate broker here in the GTA. And on this channel, Where to Live in Oakville and Burlington, you'll find real estate and lifestyle information no one else is really sharing with you. No hype, no brochures, just real local insight. Alright, let's unpack Oakville. If I had to describe Oakville in one sentence, it would be this. Oakville is a premium family first town built for long-term living, not short-term excitement. This is a place people move to after they've built their careers, after they've had kids, after they've decided they value stability over stimulation. You feel it in the pace, you feel it in the streets, you feel it in the priorities. Oakville is not trying to compete with Toronto, and that's intentional. One of the Oakville's strongest advantages is something people almost take for granted: safety. This is consistently viewed as a safe place to live, raise kids, and walk around without constantly being on the edge. Parents notice it, newcomers notice it, executives notice it, and that sense of safety feeds directly into Oakville's school. Oakville is home to multiple high schools that consistently rank among the top in Ontario. In fact, 3 high schools are rated top 10 in Ontario: Iroquois Ridge High School, White Oak Secondary School, Abbey Park High School, and also Oakville Trafalgar High School. Very highly rated. And this matters not just for ranking, but for peer environment, stability, and long-term outcomes. If you want to learn about school system in Halton or want to know the top elementary schools in Oakville, I've already done a separate video on it. And also go ahead and check out my website realtorroshan.ca, and it has a school under Oakville, and you can check out all the school ratings, the demographics, the catchments. It's there. I'll also put the link in the description. For immigrant families especially, Oakville offers something powerful: a calm system where kids integrate quickly, parents feel confident, and education becomes an accelerator, not a stressor. Oakville puts real money into everyday quality of life. Parks aren't an afterthought here. Trails are just decorative. They are woven into the neighborhoods: morning walks, kids biking to school, dog walkers everywhere. This isn't a drive somewhere to enjoy nature town. Nature is part of your daily life. It's subtle, but over years, it adds up. That comfort, that amazing feeling of being in your backyard. One of Oakville's most underrated strength is its relationship with Lake Ontario. Oakville isn't just near the lake, it's also integrated into it. You have 2 very different waterfront experiences here. At Oakville Harbor, right at the 16-mile creek, you'll find true boating culture and community. This includes the Oakville Yacht Squadron, the Oakville Sailing Club, paddle boaters, kayakers, and kids learning how to sail. It's calm, it's active, and in the summer, it's simply beautiful. This is one of the major attractions of Oakville. Then you move west to the Bronte Harbor, and the vibe shifts. Bronte is more public and energetic. You've got a public boat launch, fishing boats heading out early for salmon fishing, sea-doos, and water sports, charter boats. Yes, you can charter boat out of Bronte. $500 to $700 for a day. You will enjoy, including 5-6 of your friends. Add waterfront parks like Coronation Park and Tannery Park, and plus multi-million-dollar homes directly backing onto the lake. And it becomes clear lakefront is part of Oakville's identity. For luxury buyers especially, this is a massive differentiator. One of the biggest misconceptions about Oakville is that it has no culture. Pause. It does. It's just not the nightlife driven. Oakville's culture is community driven rather. At the center of it is the Oakville Center for Performing Arts with live theaters, concerts, comedy, and touring productions. Then you layer in the festivals and events that happens throughout the year. Events like the Curve Fest, Oakville Reef Fest, Downtown Oakville Christmas Parade, the tree lighting ceremony, you name it. And also Canada Day fireworks at Bronte Harbor. So many Latin festivals, so many parks, so many food truck festivals, movies under the stars, and even there is actually a drive-in theater called Five Drive-In Theater. You've got to experience this. You got to go into the car with your snacks. You're gonna love it. This is how Oakville socializes outdoors with families, with neighbors. If you're looking for clubs, this isn't it. But there are plenty of other things to do, including pubs and restaurants. If you're looking for shared experiences, this is exactly that. Oakville quietly also attracts a very specific type of residents: the executives, the professionals, the business owners, and the globally educated families. People who value calm, structure, and the long-term thinking. One thing that often gets overlooked is Oakville's culture of giving back to the community. You'll find active community organizations, Rotary Club of Oakville, Lions Club of Oakville. For many professionals, this becomes the social glue, not networking events or services. Oakville tends to attract builders, not speculators. Now, let's talk about the trade-offs. Cost is the very obvious one. Housing is expensive, but so is daily life in Oakville. The contractors, the services, the landscaping. There is an Oakville premium attached to everything. Transit is another reality. The GO train works well for many commuters, but local bus service is inconsistent. Oakville is still a car-dependent town. Traffic and growth are part of the story now, especially north of Dundas and around Midtown. It is highly dense. There are a lot of condos, a lot of traffic, a lot of people. And then there's also complaint about the healthcare access, ER wait times, and staffing pressures. None of these are deal breakers, but they are real. Housing, this is where expectations really matter. Oakville is not one housing market. It's actually several. I've recently done a video on Oakville map explained. Please check it out. I have broken down Oakville into South, Midtown, and North Oakville. This video is super helpful to understand how prices works in each area and what type of homes are expected throughout Oakville. You'll see wide gap between lakefront estates in the price range of 5 million to 30 million range. Then you have the mature South Oakville homes around 3 million, 10 million range. And then you have the newer North Oakville developments under $3 million. So if you're watching this on TV, I've placed a QR code right here. Go ahead and scan it and save that video. I'll also put the link in the description. Before I wrap this off, there is one costly mistake buyers make all the time. They fall in love with one version of Oakville and then end up living in a completely different one. If you imagine Oakville as charming, walkable, and a waterfront, but then you buy in the North Oakville area, then downtown, Curve Village, and the lake can easily be 20 to 25 minutes drive. That's right, add traffic, add parking stress, and suddenly the lifestyle you imagine and craved becomes something you visit occasionally. Now flip it. If you love modern living, open concept, large square footage, primary ensuite, the walk-in closets, 10-foot ceiling on the main, 9-foot ceiling on the second, buying a 1960s South Burlington home can be a shock. No ensuite, smaller rooms, 8-foot ceilings. Then you add your renovation costs you did not plan for. Oakville isn't one lifestyle. It's multiple Oakvilles. Align how you want to live live with when you buy, or it's an expensive lesson. Oakville is for you if you value calm over excitement, think long term, and want a family first lifestyle. It might not be for you if you like nightlife, higher density, or car free living are your top priorities. If you want neighborhood by neighborhood breakdown, the school insights, or relocation guide, please check out my website under Oakville, and I go deep into its neighborhoods, the type of homes you can find, the schools, the parks, everything is found right there. I've also included a link to my Oakville relocation guide. Download it. It covers a lot of things that a first-time person may not know about Oakville. It's free. Please use it to your advantage. Thanks for watching. I'm Realtor Roshan, and I look forward to helping you and your family buy or sell in Oakville or Burlington. Please don't hesitate to book a one-on-one consultation with me. The link is in the description. We can basically chat, find out what you need, and I can sort of tailor exactly the kind of services that you would require to place yourself in either Oakville or Burlington, two markets that I specialize in. I'll see you on my next video.